Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are today going to be starting the campaign for Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine with our main character here, blasting away orcs. So this game's pretty old. I want to say 2008. Don't quote me on that. And I originally played it on the Xbox 360. I had a buddy in high school who was super into Warhammer, and I didn't know anything about Warhammer. And he had lent me a movie, the Ultramarine movie. It's like a CGI. Let me see if I can't turn down this music. That's kind of loud. Yeah, let's turn this one. So he had sent me this movie there, and I watched it. And it was amazing. I loved it. It was great. And I was like, okay, this is badass. What else do you got for me? And then he printed off some, I think they were like Reddit posts or something about the Angry Marines, which are like this in-universe, we'll get this started. They're like this in-universe joke Space Marine chapter. They're always like super pissed off and angry, and they just do the wildest off-the-wall shit. So it's a pretty funny way to get someone into the lore. And I ate that up, and then he lent me a book that he had, and I read that, and I was kind of itching, and I was like, I need more of that. So I looked up games, and most of the games, we'll play easy because I like the story. Most of the games are on computer, right? You got, and that's what we're playing on today. There's only war. I love that quote. It's like Dawn of War, or Galactic Armada, or not Galactic Armada, shit. Battlefleet Gothic. I don't know where that other one came from. This is kind of a nice little intro to the game. It's like intelligence reports and stuff. The Manufactorum, right? The Warlord class Titan specifically is what they're focused on here. Inside the Manufactorum on this Forge world. Strategic value, absolute. We gotta do whatever it takes. Seamless evasion progress. Recommended course of action. Exterminatus. Which is like destroy the planet. Negative. Strategic value absolute. Deploy capital weaponry, like a bombardment. Negative. Estimated reduction in manufacturing unacceptable. Liberation fleet. Affirmative. Minor elements of system. Estimated time revival 5 to 37 days. Jesus Christ. All strategic access to ground unacceptable. Strategic value absolute. Escalate area denial affirmative. Execute order Adeptus Astartes Ultra. Response incoming. Deploying the Ultramarines. Yeah, so I was just itching, and I picked up this game on my Xbox 360, and I played the shit out of it. Man, I played it so much. I played it all the time. I convinced several of my online friends to buy it as well, to play with, because it has like a horde survival mode, and it has like a multiplayer. I'll see if I can, when we're done with this campaign, I'll see if I can't get a couple of buddies together to play the horde mode. Because this game, man, bringing back nostalgia. Strike Cruiser Fury of Descent. Secure the Titans. So my buddy after this game wanted to get into like some of the role-playing stuff, because I had introduced a couple of my friends, and I introduced those friends to him, and we all kind of were like, massacre. So we're getting shot down. Lance of Jove. I love that even their dropships have little names and stuff, little pet names. It's cute. Oh boy. Halo jumping.
This is your call. We need to get to the surface to take out the gun measure. Not before having a word or two with the boys.
I think this is a little too quiet. Fuck the codex. Try to keep up. Captain Titus speak for fuck the codex. I might have to turn it up just a little bit in the volume. It's kind of quiet. But anyway, so my buddy and I had both played D&D independently, not together. And my other friend was just super into the game here, and we had role played and stuff. Gotten super deep into the lore and stuff, so he agreed to play with us. Our jetpack just disappeared. WASD. Right click is to bash. Left click is to shoot the little snotlings. I think they're technically Gretchens actually, but whatever. R is to reload. Yeah, tough little sons of bitches. This is on easy, and it took like an entire mag. Sure, this is a bolt pistol. Not exactly the strongest. I'm not exactly aiming for the head either. I used to be really good at this game on the Xbox. I'm not so good with. I haven't mastered PC control. Okay, it's mouse wheel to aim in. Yeah, so it's kind of hack and slashing. But so we had started playing some of the role-playing games, and we had to decide like a chapter that we wanted. And I said I wanna be the Space Marines, right? He's like, well, no, the Space Marines are a thing, right? They're like a faction. And my dumbass, I was meaning Ultramarines, but because this was the only Warhammer thing I had ever played, to me, Ultramarine and Space Marine were pretty much interchangeable, right? I'd never seen, like, I think it's the Blood Ravens are the focus of Dawn of War. So I had never experienced another chapter. So to me, they're basically the only chapter. And that's kind of what's up with that. Oh, okay. Rockets inbound. Yeah. So when I'm hitting them in the head, they drop pretty quickly. When I'm doing body shots, not really so much. They're tough. In the war, that's not even enough. These guys get back up. They're reproduced by like spores and stuff. They're a really weird enemy. A little more heavily armored. Kind of harder to kill. Yeah, not even close to hitting them in the fucking face. But fuck them, why would I get up there in melee where they're best? When I could just fuck them up from a range, you know? Cool. The war boss. Yep, spacebar to roll. That's super good. Friendly fire. Don't get up, you son of a... Stay down. Spacebar to do like a combat roll. Boom. Die, greenskins! I know there's a mod in Stellaris where you can play as the Imperium, and it's got the various factions. There's a couple of really in-depth Stellaris mods. They have one for Star Wars, they have one for Star Trek. The Star Trek one's like a total do-over though. It's got like all the events are plots from the show, and it's got all the different species lined up roughly where they're supposed to be. Pretty cool stuff. Press E to rotate. But yeah, so I must have pissed him off something fierce, because every time I would interchange Ultramarine and Space Marine, and I did that for the longest while too. It was a long time before I caught on that Space Marine and Ultramarine were not interchangeable. So that's all. Fun stuff, you know. So I think we're gonna do by the act in this. So we're finishing up chapter 1 as like a tutorial, and now we're moving up to chapter 2. So the first 4 chapters of the first act, I think it's 4, 4, 3, 3. 3? There's 5 acts? I don't know. We'll pause later on down the road and look. They break it down. And this is why the Codex Astartes does not support this action, because crashing the ship that you're on into the surface is not the correct way to engage your enemy. Space Marine. You can see where the confusion comes in. Yeah, see, this is number 1, Planetfall.
Captain Titus, come in. Damn orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Bob's chat and Imperial Guard forces on the ground. Heading toward the front lines now.
I think I am going to turn up my audio just a touch, just to like 50 here, because it's just a little too quiet. It's pretty cool, no wrecked thing here. This is what happens when you fight the orcs. The orcses, the greenskins. Fuck those things. So here we see the Gretchens and their inability to leave a dead enemy alone. They've killed some Imperial Guard, and they continue slashing and hacking at the body. Interesting level though. It's really nice art. It's, you know, everything looks old and rusty and pretty garbage. You know, I collected this earlier, I guess. It was last time I played, there was a servo skull here. I did a quick play of it just to test to make sure it worked. Okay. Audio log.
Workers,
Okay. This is what the servo skull that was here.
workers, assemble.
The Shining Brothers are saying we're under attack.
Brothers, inside.
They saw rocks in the sky.
Seems here.
Well, Caleb, you were in fact wrong. Very wrong. As it would turn out. Aren't they cute? They're tiny little wah! If they didn't do anything. Ooh. Drop pods. This is how you get your upgrades in this game.
The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
Now we got a bolter. The .998 Godwin pattern bolter is the characteristic Space Marine battle rifle, firing self-propelled explosive tip rounds. Yeah, these suckers, they're enormous. I beg your damn pardon. Oh. Probably don't need to be that accurate with it. Probably just spray and pray. The rocks entering the atmosphere, burning up. The mouse wheel will switch it, as well as the numbers. Yeah, well, you know, even all alone, I'm still better than all of you combined, so you can kiss my ass. Line gun. Not even stopping.
Destroy them!
I don't know what's up with this thing. There's like a way to power up the attack or something. Control, enter range mode. Hold left control. Oh. Okay, so left control is just the same thing as clicking the mouse. Cool. I wonder if this is like an infinite thing. Kinda makes you wonder. I don't know if these guys are on an infinite spawner or not. So we're gonna push up. Just mowing them down. Ooh, cutscene? Yeah. Look at this guy. He's a psychopath.
The elders. Were you wounded?
The clerics Astartes balloons against using jump packs, going blindly into enemy fire for good reason.
The days as a novice and a hunter. Why do you still interpret the codex in man?
I looked into rules for blacks.
We all do. There are also benefits to thinking of yourself.
Figure it out yourself, loser.
Enemy sighted!
Just grab some ammo before heading out. Oh. Okay, fine. I think that's pretty cute. Well, interesting stuff. Doing a service go over there.
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. The survivor should have that down. I want to reclaim it.
I should have held it. Well, alright then. We're in for a hard fight. I mean, we're not. They are. Wonder if, good Alexander Thomas died. Hey, off my guardie. Fiercely territorial with my guardsmen. As any good Ultramarine should be. Hey, you leave him alone. Damn right I do. Also, fuck all of these guys. I just love the orcs think they're gonna do shit. So, it's interesting to know at this point that Space Marines are like godlike. They're godlike. They're almost never seen. I mean, obviously, the Guard are going to see them more often than not instead of other people, but they're even still. I got to see a Space Marine before the end. So yeah, it's not like they're not seeing them all the damn time, but they're not negligibly there either, if that makes sense. They're like rare to see.
I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
And for records, I mean, there's 3 of us down here, you know. Presumably the rest of our chapter or our company that got sent, rather, the rest of our company is probably all fighting the rest of the orcs on the other parts of the planet, because the orcs are, you know, a full-scale planetary invasion as always. There is Sergeant Sedonis.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you.
I've saved some orcs for you.
That gun well defended, no mistake. Typical orc behavior would be to dismantle and destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. As a strategy. The leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
So, orcs.
What happened to them until they jumped to the surface?
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I tell you. But he's alive.
If the horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
Chainsaw, like, boom, upgraded knife. The Mark 11 Hell's Teeth Chainsaw is a close combat weapon of choice among Space Marines, combining terrifying power and great speed. Mouse 2 to strike, F and mouse 5 to stun. Wait, okay, so... There we go. Yeah, now we can just literally hack and slash our way through them. They don't stand a chance against us. Look how he's now just like one-handing his bolt gun. This is still the rifle he was using. Silly orcs. Yeah, eat it. Curious, it branches in two different directions. It's been a while since I played this game, so. Oh, it's just more ammo. Okay, cool. Rip these poor sons of bitches. They made their last stand here and they died. Serving the Emperor! So, you know, they went the wrong way because they're just standing there like, where the fuck are you going, stupid?
Target that squid.
Oh, rip. Kind of neat that you can like climb up here. Get some verticality. Running through the trenches. Cool. Fuck their dropship. Grenades. Q. Interesting. Kaboom. That's right, orcs don't use cover. Get out here. Fight me like a real stupid Xenos you are. So this happens quite a bit. You'll have, you know, waves of enemies coming at you. You're fighting the orcs. That's kind of their go-to. You know, the status quo, if you will. They like to pile up in large hordes of enemies. Charge at you.
Dropship incoming.
Oh boy, dropship. Killing all them shooter boys. We'll pick up more grenades once we use this last one. It's almost comical. They just like throw themselves at me. I'm just like, ah, grenade. Oh, I need to shoot 2 bolts into this guy? Well, that happens. Dropship comes around for another pass. Ah. This is one of our knobs. Use combos or grenades to stun elite enemies. Well, I just freaking did. Yeah. Bite it.
Space Marines like you. We thought it would come through. Where's your commander, Captain?
Inside, but the door is sealed.
Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Alright then. Open this door. Damn right.
Not for a second right here. And then I heard the greenskins are headed there from the south.
Reinforce the position. Hold the line. And stay alive. I have covered.
Indeed. What badass. Oh, a female. Some people have issues with the fact that she's female.
203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far they seem content to stay put.
Spicy.
The Scots are in charge of farms.
How many? I sent out 10.
Yeah, it's because you're fighting orcs.
Damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all the support vessels.
That is my wrath. Leave the doctors.
Come with me then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
A slight work problem. So casual. Alright, Lieutenant Myra. Oh, there's a purity seal. Fury. That's a game mechanic. You now gain Fury every time you damage your enemies. The Fury meter is full. Use T to enter Fury mode. All of your close combat attacks are enhanced and you regain health. Fury mode drains the Fury meter, and when the Fury meter is empty. So, there's that.
Only then our troops were sent to guard the Titan Invictus, their manufacturing regiments. It was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact.
We need to reach that tunnel.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the manufacturing.
Cool. Well, I said I was going to go a little longer. Maybe I'll end here. This seems like a good place to stop before we move on. We've met the lieutenant. We've learned a little bit about the guard and the orcs here. They seem more organized than normal. And then next time we come back, we'll pick up right here where we left off, and we will see about moving forward into the gun defense system. You know, that planetary gun up there. Alright, if you enjoyed this, please hit that thumbs up button. Let other people see it. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you want to see more of this. If you don't want to see more of it, blah blah blah. You know the whole show. Until next time.